The solution is to use threads. And you can think about threads as lightweight programs. So odds are you probably have a lot of programs running on your machine at any given time, and they don't really seem to interfere with each other. They all seem to be running in parallel. So even though this fly program has an infinite loop in it, I can still interact with the Eclipse program. It's running somehow separately than the fly program. The fact that the fly program is an infinite loop doesn't matter. It has its own execution. So that's what threads do for us. Using threads, even within a single program, we can have multiple threads of execution, and it's kind of a bunch of things running in parallel, so that some of them can be in infinite loops, and that's not going to block others. The way you create a thread in Java is you can create a class that implements the runnable interface. So I'll make one called fly thread, and I'm making this an inner class because I still want to be able to access instance members of the fly class, like fly and the move method. So this class is going to implement the runnable interface, and the runnable interface just has a single method called run. So this is just an implementation of the runnable interface, and we can pass this to the constructor for a thread. And I'll do that in the constructor fly. Instead of calling run, let's make a new thread, give it a new fly thread, and then you actually have to call start on the thread to start the thing running. And calling start is just going to run the run method in its own thread. So now constructing a fly also constructs a new fly thread and starts it running. So now all the flies can spin in their infinite loops in parallel without interfering with each other. So now you can see we have 20 flies flying around the screen.